John.
Alright, so building our sheep brain here. Start with the
James.
main part of the brain stem. This is the medulla. Medulla right here, midbrain, and hypothalamus. Carved out a fourth ventricle. Central canal right in there. Central canal right in there. Adding the cerebellar peduncles.
Wait, what about your mesocephalic aqueduct?
Well, technically it's formed with the other stuff. Okay, so we're adding the cerebellar peduncles. Now we're adding the pons on the ventral surface.
Wraps all the way around? Oh, sure.
Adding the pons right around here. Then we add the pyramids.
Blue. Pyramid.
Oh, the pyramids are blue. And then the trapezoids. We're also adding the pituitary.
Made
This big blue thing. Adding the pituitary and the mammillary bodies. But in the sheep, the mammillary bodies don't, even though they're paired, it looks like just one thing right there next to the pituitary. Alright,
Wait, where are the members? Are these?
now rostral and caudal caliculi.
Right here? Where's
Yeah, that is mammillary.
That was mammillary, this right
Yeah,
here?
right there.
It looks like just one thing though, but it is two paired
So
structures.
Back on the dorsal aspect, we're adding
There.
the rostral and caudal caliculi along with the pineal gland, this little red.
And all four of those together are
These
called.
four together are called the corpora quadrigemina. Next, we're adding the thalamus, the medial and lateral geniculate nuclei. Adding those babies right at the rostral aspect of our brainstem.
Takes you back to your childhood.
Alright. Now surrounding all that is our optic chiasm. This is gonna be tough. Goes kind of like around here, up around the thalamus. Alright, optic chiasm. Next, add the cerebellum. So you can see here the hemisphere separated by the vermis. Now on the caudal aspect here is
Damn, that's pretty
rostral.
good.
Here are the peduncles, the floccular nodular lobe, and slam that guy right on top. Right there, right above the fourth ventricle. And next, we are adding the hippocampus, which is basically this guy right here. The hippocampus is made up of the fimbria, right here, the fimbria, and then they meet at the fornix. And the fornix connects with the mammillary bodies. So, losing our cerebellum. Alright, so fornix meets with the mammillary bodies down there. Comes up around the thalamus. Oh, shit. It's not long enough. Alright, supposed to go up around, tucks up around the corpora quadrigemina. And this wasn't long enough, so we'll fake it right now.
Now you sound like Max.
You like a Ken from Anatomy with clay modeling right now.
Yeah. Trying to. Alright. Now the basal nuclei fit in right underneath here, underneath the thalamus. Adding the olfactory system alongside there. They're the most ventral, I guess.
The three.
aspect.
What are the three components of the olfactory?
Piriform lobes here are these big things. The olfactory tract, and then the olfactory bulbs. And they kind of just here. It's easier to see it. So they kind of attach up here. Go on.
Clay constructing
I
mask.
know.
This looks identical to the thing almost.
And here's this one that Damien made, obviously. That is
Oh my gosh.
some sort of abstract polygon. What else it goes? Flip it back over. The last step. Oh, come on, guys. Corpus callosum.
That's tough.
Quickly constructing the corpus callosum.
Don't worry.
About how long it takes during development. Also.
During gestation, it's usually between 2 to 3 minutes.
What is the function of the corpus callosum?
To join both hemispheres of
Which hemispheres?
the left and right hemispheres.
Which ones? What hemispheres? Cerebellar or cerebral?
Cerebral hemispheres, correct.
So it fits right on top. Right there, and then we also have to add the internal capsule and corona radiata, which they have done here in gray. They go right in here.
What is that? What are the gray parts?
That connects the thalamus to the cerebrum.
Wait, what is this?
The internal capsule and
Oh,
corona
makes sense.
radiata.
Makes sense. Okay.
And the corona
The internal
radiata.
capsule is part of the thalamus, right?
Right. Yeah.
It connects the thalamus to the cerebrum. And then
Interthalamic
now we're
adhesion.
adding the cerebral hemispheres, clearly. Oh shit, that actually fits.
That's why I said this man James.
This thing's perfect.
This man James made a beautiful model. Just now.
Where's the oven? Are we putting this in the oven after this?
Notice the groovage. Notice the groovage. This
Now,
is associated cortex.
Can you point to those? What are those grooves and those?
These are otherwise
extensions?
known as associated cortex.
And
They're what help to create the gyri and the sulci that we see in the cerebrum.
Alright, and then the last finishing touch is the
longitudinal.
cruciate.
Oh, cruciate. Excuse me. Cruciate.
And longitudinal fissure.
The old fissure.
A little bit of fissage.
And there's your sheep brain.
All right.
Perry, hold on.
And the next video is going to be cranial nerves, right?
Here we go.
Yep. Bring it to life.
Bring it to life.
Don't oil it, my brain.
I'm not gonna oil it. It comes to life.
All right. There she is. We'll be back shortly with cranial nerves.